What up, it's your boy, the Incredible Man. Yes, I am back at it again, and this is Megalo Box Season 2, aka Megalo Box 2 Nomad, Episode 6, man. Let's dive right into it and see what's popping off.
I don't think I do it good, no, I think I do it great. They would do it if they could, they can't do it so they hate. Everybody wanna look, but nobody wanna play. Stealing eyes.
Because I just don't know, man. Megalobox be breaking my heart each week, man. I mean, I love the story, but it's heartbreaking, man. Yeah, it's Joe. And now his bike won't start. Yeah, it's him, man. But Joe, nobody wants to talk to you, man. Is that a flyer for his restaurant? But see, they gonna make they gonna make me, man. Joe making me feel some type of way, and this is supposed to be about boxing. Affordable Chinese food, Ichibanya. Uh, right. Don't nobody want to talk to him right now. Wow. So his perspective is different from everybody else's. Hey, your bark is worse than your bite. Oh my gosh, man. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. Look at he's so serious with it. Uh oh. Uh oh. He is. So they are clowning this man right in front of him. Uh oh. He finna hit him with the beer bottle. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Your boy ain't playing. Ooh, wait. Well, Sachio ain't no joke since he done grown up. Dang. Well, he's not gonna tell him that he ran into Joe. So I want the soundtrack for this season, man. This soundtrack goes so hard, man. Every song always just fits the aesthetic so well. Well, not just him, a bunch of people, man. Well, everybody handles grief differently, Sachio, man. And they were kids and they didn't understand. Then you can kind of look at it. It was like Joe was running away, but y'all aren't trying to hear him either, though. No, 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 no. Don't put that on Joe. Sachio ended up like that because he wanted to. Oh, dang. Well, he's fighting these big grown men, man, and you don't have the reach, Sachio. You know you're gonna have to fight smarter because you don't have the same reach as these adult men, man. Wow, man. Like it's you can tell that everybody feels indifferent, since Joe came back. But now that I think about it, with all the stuff that's going on with Nanabu or Nambu, however you want to pronounce it, and then the stuff that happened with Chief, I see why Joe came back too, though. They must have destroyed his shop. Oh, they beat him up and destroyed his shop. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, like the heartbreak just continues with this anime, man. Because they didn't have to do that. They know that Sachio is the one that done it, so why would they even try to take the shop? Wow. But that's what you get, Sachio, for doing that without thinking. Oh wow, this man ain't won damn match. Now how he gonna beat this man? Oh, this is rigged from the jump, man. How he supposed to win that match, man? But these people in this anime is rude, man. Right. You can't dwell in the past, man. Listen, this is rigged from the jump, man. Joe. Oh man, Sachio, just accept the help, man. You know you need it. Let's be 100%. Ain't no way in the world you beating this dude, man. Just accept the help. And I get where Joe's coming from too, though. I know I can't get back exactly what I had before because he shattered that trust that they had. But because of Chief, he's trying to obtain something new. You can't focus on the past, man. Ooh, look at your boy. Look at your boy. What now? He got a gear. Now why he ain't using the gear? Oh my gosh, man! I'm so excited. Oh wow. Oh wow. Even seeing all of this, I get why they're upset with Joe, but nobody's trying to understand where he was coming from either. Nobody was trying to understand where Joe was coming from either. How hard this was for him. Oh, she stayed. Oh wow. Oh shoot, Joe still got it, man. Like I know he was popping the pills and stuff, and that kind of messed him up a little bit, but Joe still got it. But what happened? Because Joe lost the match. Oh, his focus. His focus isn't on the match. He's fighting the match, but his focus isn't on the match. Yeah, his focus isn't on the match. He decided to accept it, but his focus isn't on the match. Don't tell me Joe's taking a dive. Come on, Joe. Yeah, see, his focus wasn't on this match. Yeah, his focus wasn't on the match, man. Oh wow. Yeah, man, his focus wasn't on the match. So ain't nobody studying Joe no more, man. Oh my gosh. I mean, I get it, but still. What you yelling at me for? Joe took a dive. Yeah, he took a dive. Well, see, they feel like they're left out because he keep making all these decisions by himself when they're supposed to be family. Wow. Y'all want to act like adults. You gotta act like adults. Don't act like adults when it's necessary, and then act like kids when stuff like this happens. When Joe comes around, but they're just kids. That's what they are, and moments like this it actually show. Wow. Now they mad that Nambu died, and they need somebody to take their anger and frustration out on, and Joe's that person. So y'all just gonna look at the fact Sachio just told y'all that he told Joe to leave, and then y'all gonna be like, well, I can't trust him. What? It's not this man's fault, man. Oh my gosh. I feel sorry for Joe, man. I feel like he's getting the short end of the stick. Okay, man. That was Megalobox Season 2, aka Megalobox and Nomad 2, however you want to, I don't know how they want to do the whole title thing. But, oh my gosh, man, it was another heartfelt, semi-heartbreaking episode, because now we see that the whole gang is all back together again, and Joe is coming to the aid because Sachiko made a mistake and roughed up 2 guys in the restaurant, and then they took the restaurant's deed. Like, there's so much going on, all because they all have a chip on their shoulder about Joe. And like I've been constantly saying since these last 2 episodes, everybody handles grief in a different way, and we see that Joe handled it in a way to where he was looking for a solution for Nambu, trying to get him the care and the expert treatment that he needed for more money, but he couldn't win the fight because that's where his focus was at. Even though he wasn't there in person, his focus was there, and that cost him the fight. So in the end, he kind of felt like he failed Nambu himself, and everybody else felt like Joe abandoned Nambu just to run away to the fighting ring. And I feel like they don't understand the concept of grief. They were grieving, but Joe was grieving in an entirely different way. And I'll chunk it up to the fact that they're kids and they don't understand. But I don't want to just use that as an excuse, because these kids, you know, they were little ever since, you know, we got introduced to them, and they've been on the street and they've had to fend for themselves and stuff. So at this point, they're adults. Like, they had to grow up faster than your average child, and I feel like they see the world for what it really is. But I guess at the same time, at the end of the day, a kid will be a kid. A kid is not going to have all of that extra life experience that someone that's an adult already has from actually going through all these different trials and tribulations and different problems themselves that they had to solve. So even if they did have to grow up a little bit faster, they're still kids, and so they don't know quite as much, if you understand what I'm saying. So we see that this episode, Joe decided to help them anyway, even though they've shunned him the entire time, and they still don't want any of his help regardless. Joe decided to help them, and he took a fixed fight. And they were mad that he intervened in the beginning. Then they were upset that, well, especially Sachiko anyway, he was upset that he took a dive on the fixed fight. So now we're looking at like, well, I can't do anything to please you guys. No matter what I do, nothing is right enough for you, because I wasn't here for you guys when it mattered the most, because Joe was dealing with his own stuff. And the sad thing is, because now we see that Sachiko told the rest of the gang that, you know, I'm the one that told Joe to leave. You did what now? And they were like, well, okay, well, sure, you told him to leave, but I can't trust him because he decided, even though you told him that, he left on his own. The dude basically ran him out, man. He didn't want to hurt Sachiko and the rest of you guys any more than he already did. But like I said, that revolves back around to their kids, so they don't see the broad picture of everything that's going on and what Joe is actually dealing with. Now, they had some hints this episode to where they was like kind of showing a little empathy towards Joe, but then it kind of just faded out a little bit more. And this episode, man, it broke my heart yet again, man. It's just, these supposed to be boxing episodes, man, and it's so sad. This is really incredible, man. Don't forget to smash the like button so you can't smash any more. Comment down below, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of them, and subscribe, but only if you really want to, man. Remember that anime matters, anime is greatness, and anime is life, man. Peace out.